In the 1960s, the world was captivated by the race to the moon. It was a time when countries were competing to be the first to explore space, and it all began with the Soviet Union launching the first artificial satellite, Sputnik, into orbit. In this video, we'll take a look at the history of space exploration and the race to the moon. The space race begins. In 1957, the Soviet Union launched Sputnik, the first artificial satellite, into orbit. This sparked the space race between the United States and the Soviet Union, as both countries began developing rockets and spacecraft to explore space. The Soviet Union continued to take the lead in the space race, with the first human in space, Yuri Gagarin, orbiting Earth in 1961. Yuri Gagarin and Alan Shepard. Yuri Gagarin became the first person to orbit the Earth in 1961, marking a significant achievement in space exploration. Just a few weeks later, Alan Shepard became the first American in space, although his flight was suborbital. These early achievements set the stage for the monumental undertaking that was to come. John F. Kennedy's Challenge. In 1961, President John F. Kennedy issued a challenge to put a man on the moon by the end of the decade. This was a bold challenge, as the United States had not even put a person into orbit yet. Despite the challenges, NASA began working tirelessly to achieve this goal. The Gemini Program. The Gemini program was a series of missions that tested spacewalking and rendezvous techniques. This was crucial in preparing for the Apollo program, which aimed to land humans on the moon. The Gemini missions helped NASA develop the technologies and techniques necessary for a lunar landing. The Apollo program. The Apollo program was launched in 1967, with a goal of landing a man on the moon. The program faced many challenges, including the tragic Apollo 1 fire that killed 3 astronauts during a pre-flight test in 1967. However, NASA continued to push forward, and in 1969, the Apollo 11 mission successfully landed astronauts Neil Armstrong and Edwin Buzz Aldrin on the moon. Armstrong famously declared, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." Legacy of the moon landing. The moon landing was a monumental achievement for humanity, and it forever changed the course of space exploration. It inspired a new generation of scientists and engineers, and sparked a renewed interest in space exploration. The moon landing also showed the world what humans are capable of when we work together to achieve a common goal. Conclusion: the race to the moon was a defining moment in human history. It showed that with determination and hard work, we can accomplish amazing things. Today, we continue to explore space, and who knows what incredible discoveries we will make in the future. The legacy of the Apollo program lives on, and we will always look back on that historic moment when humans first set foot on the moon.